of the castle's site, I explored the caverns and walked the sands, drinking the warm salt air into my lungs as the afternoon sunshine dazzled across wind-blown waves. If not for the impulse to bathe my feet, I'd never have seen it. A dark speck in the water, bobbing near the left-hand rocks. A cormorant, perhaps, or an errant seal. Then a hand shot up, fingers splayed, and I realised it was a person. The hand flailed, grabbing onto a rock and then slipping off again, straining against the force of Tintagel's savage rip current. Whoever it was, they were drowning. I stared in dismay. There was no time to get help, and the narrow rock ledge along the left-hand cliff was treacherous at best. If exhaustion didn't kill them first, any large surge could dash them onto the rocks. Suddenly, the hand appeared again, leaping into the air, along with a flash of bare back, rising and sinking with the rolling sea. They were still alive. I had to try. I knew of a rope, tangled up with an old fisherman's net just inside the mouth of the largest cave. It stunk so powerfully of rot I feared it would fall apart in my hands, but it was thick and well woven. Pulling my father's knife from my belt, I cut the net away and heaved the damp green coils to the tide line, lashing one end around a rock and tying it fast. I hoisted the rest over my arm and took to the precarious cliff shelf, edging between rows of sharp, barnacled rocks, unspooling the rope loop by slippery loop. Eventually, I drew level with the drifting figure, sun blazing directly in my eyes. "Hold on!" I shouted. "I'm throwing a rope!" I knotted the end into a wide noose, then tossed the rope into the water, almost toppling in head first. My footing held, but the throw missed the mark by several feet. Reeling the rope in, I tried again, but this time it flew forwards on the wind, landing nearer to me than them. The beleaguered soul disappeared underneath the surface once more, bobbing back up even further away. One more sizable wave and they'd be out of reach, doomed. "Please," I muttered, exhorting the rolling waves. "Let me do this." I could barely see to toss the noose out again, and it came down behind us both, landing on the crest of a small blue wave. Miraculously, the wave lifted the rope and carried it forwards, hooking it perfectly over the drowning person's head. My spray-filled eyes cleared just long enough to see an arm pushing through the loop. "Thank you," I thought. I hiked the rope taut over my shoulder and started for shore, skirts soaked and dragging. At first, the tension in the rope eased, as if the person was swimming, but soon resistance took its place, weight dragging against the sucking back tide. When I finally put my feet on the sand and gave one last muscle-burning heave, the bump and drag behind me felt like the beaching of a corpse. Exhausted, I gulped just enough air to stagger over to the prone figure. It was male, tall, wearing only breeches, and lay face down in the sand, unmoving. I fell to my knees, gripping the slack shoulder with both hands. A cold, solid weight flopped abruptly into my lap, and I looked down onto a face covered by a blanket of dark hair. Fingers shaking, I brushed the wet tendrils away to reveal the distinctive features of my oft-watched squire. His skin was white as marble, apart from his lips and nostrils, which were tinged ice blue, eyes shut in their final repose. He was quite dead.